Buenos días. Hoy es viernes 31 de mayo. Today we're going to finish the chapter, el capítulo 2. And we have been looking at different vocabulary to talk about academic life, to describe people and places and objects. And yesterday you learned the uses of the verb estar. And so today we're going to finish up by looking at the verb gustar, which you already looked at in the very first chapter when we talked about what you like to do and what you don't like to do, conveying likes and dislikes. Okay, so you learned, let me make this a little bigger here. You learned that to talk about something that you like that is in the singular form, you say me gusta, okay? Me gusta la profesora. If you want to make that sentence negative, you're going to put the word no in front of me. Okay, no me gusta. No me gusta. Me gusta is for to talk about myself. Okay, so I like the professor or I don't like the professor. If you're talking about something that is in the plural form, like clases de idiomas, language classes, you're going to say me gustan. Me gustan las clases de idiomas. I like language classes, all right? To ask somebody in the second person, you have to ask with the form te gustan, because this is for tú, okay? This is a pronoun for do you like. ¿Te gustan las novelas de Sandra Cisneros? Do you like Sandra Cisneros' novels? It's plural because it's las novelas. Or ¿te gusta el arte abstracto? Okay? And then if I'm talking about somebody else in the third person, about him or her, okay, I'm going to use a pronoun le, okay? No le gusta estudiar. He does not like to study. No le. So me gusta, te gustan, and le gusta. Okay, and later on in another chapter, I'm not sure if it's in 111 or 112, I can't remember, you're going to learn the other pronouns, okay? So this is for yo, this is for tú, and this is for he or she or usted. See? Okay, muy bien. Now, you see that here we have the expression le gusta with an infinitive verb, estudiar. So that is another way that you can use the expression me gusta or no me gusta. Okay, you can talk about something that you don't like, an object or a person, or you can talk about an activity that you don't like. If you're talking about an activity that you don't like, we're going to use the infinitive. No le gusta estudiar. And the verb gustar is always going to be gusta, not gustan, okay? Even if you're talking about multiple activities, okay? No le gusta estudiar, cantar, comer, okay? It doesn't matter how many activities, the verb is going to be gusta. See? Okay. Muy bien. So, with that, let me move that. We're going to go to página 81 and you have some activities that you are doing either with a partner or in my Spanish lab to practice. We're going to put together likes and dislikes and you're going to talk about what you like or don't like in college, okay? You're going to share your opinions with a classmate. For example, las clases difíciles. What do you like them or do you not like them? Okay? Me gustan las clases difíciles or no me gustan las clases difíciles. Okay? El centro estudiantil. Do you like the student center or not? Okay? Los sábados. And then here you have one with an infinitive. ¿Te gusta vivir en un apartamento? Sí o no. Okay? All right. Muy bien. And then we can also talk about sports and pastimes and offer your opinions. Do you like doing these things, these sports or these activities or these pastimes? And here we have some more verbs and they are all in the infinitive form. Okay? Bailar, to dance. Caminar, to walk. Escuchar música, listen to music. And remember, you can in your ebook you can click on the highlighted words and you can hear how these words are pronounced. Ir de compras, to go shopping. Ir de compras. Jugar al básquetbol, play basketball. Jugar al básquetbol. Jugar al béisbol. Okay, jugar. And then we have more on the next page, página 82. Jugar al fútbol. Jugar al fútbol americano. Okay, fútbol americano is football and fútbol is soccer. Jugar al golf. Montar en bicicleta. Montar en bicicleta, to ride a bike. Jugar al tenis, play tennis. Nadar, to swim. Ver la televisión, ver la televisión. Patinar, to skate. Tocar un instrumento, to play an instrument. Tocar el piano, tocar la flauta, whatever. Tomar el sol, to lie in the sun or to sunbathe. Tomar el sol, tomar el sol. So these are all verbs that are in the infinitive, and when you use them with the expression me gusta or no me gusta, you're going to use the infinitive. You can say me gusta mucho nadar, o no me gusta jugar al fútbol americano. Me gusta ver la televisión, no me gusta patinar. Okay? And here you have a few other words that can be useful. El equipo, you can talk about what team you like. Me gusta el equipo, and you name the team. Me gusta hacer ejercicio, to exercise. La pelota, the ball. Okay, so more vocabulary there. And then you have more activities. And here you can put a lot of things that you have learned together. You can talk about what you like, in what month or in what season, with whom, where, how much you like it. Okay, so see how everything's coming together. You can start making very complete sentences with what you already know in only 2 chapters. Okay, so or 3 chapters actually. So try to use as much as you possibly can of what you have learned, because that's the only way that you're going to remember all these terms and all these verbs. Okay, so this is all for this chapter. You are going to have an activity about sports in the Hispanic world. Los deportes en el mundo hispano. Sports are a very, very big part of life in the Hispanic world, in a little, maybe a little different way than in the United States, but a very big part of people's lives. Okay, so do your activities in my Spanish lab, and those of you who do recordings, try to do them as complete as possible. Use as many of the terms and verbs and expressions that you possibly can. Okay, you have a lot of tools and resources to express yourself in very complete sentences with all that you have learned. So do a really, really good job. And next week we're going to start capítulo 3. And capítulo 3 is about the house, describing the different parts of the house, and talking about chores, what you do around the house, household chores. We're going to do colors. We're going to start working some with irregular verbs, okay? And we're going to add more numbers, okay? So I will see you next week then. Hasta la semana que viene. Adiós. Buen fin de semana.